Alright, I finally found a spot to dig. I'm here in Goldsboro today. The 1916 map shows this as still being vacant, but the late 1918 map does show some houses here. There are some rare Pepsis from that time period, so it's still worthwhile. Alright, there's an obvious sinkhole right there. It's a trash pit. And right over here is another one. Hopefully there'll be some 1917 to 1927 soda bottles. Alright, I'm about a foot deep. I'm hitting a bottle. What is it? Don't see any embossing on it. Oh, of course. It's a 1939 mayonnaise jar. Oh, it's looking worse. How could an aluminum can be down there? And a plastic 2-liter bottle top? Well, something's going on here, but I don't like it. I guess I'll try the other one. Well, I'm hitting something. Looks like a license plate or a sign of some kind. Feels like it's aluminum though. That means it's probably from the 70s or the 80s. Well, I'm off to a bad start. That's definitely a modern license plate. But I'm wondering why the lettering is not pressed in, embossed or debossed. Why would it be just straight like that? But in any case, I'm gonna stop wasting my time on this modern trash. Okay, I'm on another lot. I got what I think is a privy, and this is off the 1916 map. So let's see what's in there. Alright, 1.5 feet deep. I just found something that looks kind of like a gun. Is it a real one or a toy gun? I can't really tell. It's so crusted over. But whatever it is, it's in such rough shape, I'll probably leave it here. And I found part of a ball. Can't really tell how old it is. Alright, I feel some stuff and I see something. Here's the first bottle. It's broken, but it's a cork top, but it looks pretty late. Kind of looks like a 30s corker. Then we got some kind of a metal pot or pan of some sort. Alright, I see a jar of some sort. And of course, it's the worthless kind. It looks like the early 40s to me. That's not good. Well, I got about 90% of it dug out at least. And it wasn't that good. So, on to the next spot. Alright, I'm in Mount Olive, North Carolina. Finally found a privy after 5 hours of looking. Okay, I'm starting to find stuff. Only 5 inches deep we have this bottle. It looks like about 1968. But luckily I didn't give up because of that. Because I know there's going to be older stuff. What is the date on that one? 1985? Possibly. It looks like it could be that new. But in any case, another 8 inches deeper. Found that. That looks like the late 40s or early 50s. And that one as well. But a little bit deeper, I just found something exciting. It's a cork top gallon jug. Suddenly it got a lot older. Well, I guess they could have kept that around the house for utilitarian purposes for years, so let's get back and see if there's anything really old down there. Okay, this came out pretty deep. What is it? Well, it's just your standard flask that's probably from the 40s. Well, doesn't have a date code on it. Or does it? Is that a 46 on it? I think so. A few whole bottles in there. It's about the only whole bottle so far. Except for this jar I just wedged out. Of course, these are worthless. It's lamb. I think that's 1946 to 64. It's kind of modern. Well, it's a pantyhose privy. I haven't found one of those for a while. That means 1946 to 49, pretty much. Well, I usually keep digging them when they're this age, but it looks like they tried to smash everything. It goes at least 4 more feet. And it gets a lot sparser down there, so I just feel like I better fill it in and look for the older hole if there is one. Alright, I found another one directly behind it. So I'm pretty sure that means it's going to be an older one. Can't be newer, because this one probably is from the early 50s. Well, this is going to be a tough one, because half of the privy's under this giant board. And I don't feel like trying to drag that, because who knows what kind of snakes and animals are under there. So I'm just going to have to tunnel under it, I guess. Found one bottle so far. Doesn't look much older. Alright, I'm getting down 2.5 to 3 feet. I just pulled out some kind of glass piece. It looks kind of old. Oh yeah. That looks like it could be 1910 or 12. Definitely can't give up on this one. Well, I think that was just a fluke, that one old one. I think I'll give up. There's some square jars in this one as well. Well, I should probably leave, but I'm going to try this third spot I just located. Okay, I'm about 2.5 feet deep. There's a bottle showing right there. And way up high I found this. Did that used to be blue right there? It sure did change colors a lot. Of course it's broken. Well, let's see what that bottle is over there. Well, it's another mason jar. I can't even tell if it's the squared off kind or the round kind. I'll have to get it out of there and check it out. Well, here it is. Well, it's a cur jar, or as some people would say, a car. But it's worthless. And I'm starting to really hate this hobby of bottle digging. This is the 6th hole I've dug that is pretty much producing nothing but maybe $1's worth of stuff. So I guess I'll fill it and look for another spot. Well, I just yanked out one of these. And of course it has a bottle in it. It has no value. And there's another one over there. Looks like a Vaseline. Okay, that was a lot of bad privy digging there, so I decided I would like to go to the dump in Kinston. It's not that old, mostly 1935 to 45, but at least I know I'm going to find something. So I chose to dig right here, so let's see what's in there. Well, I found a Bayer and some kind of food product. Well, at least I only have to dig about 7 or 8 inches to hit stuff. There's a jar coming out. Well, I found a rare milk bottle, but the top's broken off. And of course the paint's ruined. It's from LaGrange. That was a pretty rare one. It could have gone for $100 if it was perfect. Well, I dug all the way till I hit water. About 4.5 feet. And I found that. Not really worth anything. And that. And that. And this whiskey. And these little extract flasks. It seems like the good layer is underwater. I feel a giant bottle. Feels like a gallon jug. Well, it's just a mason jar like like that, way down at the bottom. Thought it would be something really old. Okay, I might have a milk bottle coming out finally. Oh yeah, it's a milk, alright. Oh, dang it. It's just the kind that says a bottle of milk is a bottle of health or something like that. Yeah, kind of generic, but I might get $5 or $6 for it eventually. Well, there's a broken Dr. Pepper all the way from Dallas. And look what I just pulled out. Looks like a White House bottle of some sort. White House Vinegar Company. It might actually be worth $10. Okay, got some kind of a little jug. I guess it's for vinegar. And these, if you put a mason jar lid on it, you can get a few dollars. But it's got a lip chip and it's pretty stained up, so I'll probably leave it. Then we got a cork-topped Listerine. I actually get people asking for Listerine bottles, so I probably could get $3 for that one. It's a nice big 16-ouncer. Gotta throw those back probably. Screw top medicine. And a marble. A tiny medicine with no embossing. Well, that's a pretty big haul to have had such a lousy amount of stuff. Alright, back to my favorite spot in the dump. I guess I'll be digging right over here today. Alright, the first thing I found is a brick. It's one for the streets. It's a really thick one. Super heavy. Weighs about 8 pounds. It's got some name on it, obviously. You can see the edge of a diamond design. I'll bring it home and see if I can get that cement off and see what it says. Okay, here's some of the stuff I found. That one's got a nice top on it. It must be a fancy cologne, maybe perfume. There's another cologne. There's a tiny sample bottle. And that you could saw off and make a toothpick holder out of it. There's a doll head. A couple of Sawyer's extracts of the machine-made variety. And a spoon. Well, I got something coming out here. Well, it's broken. But there's something else down there. Well, it's just some big cork top. I don't know what it is. 8 fluid ounces of shoe polish or ink. But then I found a shoe. Or what's left of it. Looks like it's from the 1890s maybe. Alright, look what I just found. It is a wire strain insulator. Haven't found one of these for probably 20 years or something like that. It's not super valuable, but it might be worth $5. Well, it's not working out too good. But since I'm here, and if you saw my video from several years ago, I found a bunch of bottles sticking out of here when this gigantic tree fell over. Let's see if there's anything that washed out from the last 25 rainstorms we had. Whoa, look at that. That looks like an embalming fluid. And there's some older looking stuff here. A purple whiskey that could have been a dispensary. That's probably the oldest thing I've ever seen in here. And then the top of a soda that looks like about 1905 to 1910. And then there's a whiskey neck that looks blown in a mold. This is really old stuff. I'm kind of confused about that. I better start digging over here if it's going to be that old. But first, let's get this out. Oh no. It's cracked up. It's got plenty of embossing all over it. But it's just too badly fractured to be worth anything. Complies with all state laws. Yeah, probably would have been worth about $18 to $20. Alright, moving on down the line. I started a new spot. I've already found something. It's the little Noxema and the 8-sided. Those are actually kind of scarce. Might get $5 for that. Alright, I just scratched out a milk bottle. I see the top's damaged, but is it embossed? It is. Wade's Dairy. That's weird. It doesn't have the town name or anything else. I don't think I've found this variation before. Okay, 2 minutes later, I have a Listerine. Super common, but might get $1.50 for it. And look at that. Can you see it? It's getting dark. There's a half pint milk right there. Where's the embossing on it? Oh no, it's a slick. Yep, it's just a plain one. Oh well. Might get $1.50 for that one too. And what do we got here? Well, at least we're in the soda and milk section. I just pulled out 2 Coke bottles. I can't really tell if they're 1915s or 23s. Well, there's a broken Christmas Coke from Kinston. Otherwise, it would have been nice. It has very little case wear. And then I found this. Guess it's a vinegar. It's getting pretty dark, but do you see that? Looks like a whiskey jug right here. Could it possibly be? Well, is it whole? We'll find out. Of course, it had to be broken. Wonder what the other part looks like. Could it have had a name of some kind of whiskey company? I'll see if I can find the rest. Well, there's a broken Chiro Cola Bottling Company of Greenville, NC. Too bad it's broken off. Finally found a soda. Pretty neat one too. It's the New Grape. Let's see if it has a town name on the bottom. Nope. Too bad. Well, it's definitely getting too dark to dig anymore, so I'll have to call it a day.